The best thing that you can do right now is to be quiet. Ooh. The best thing that you can do right now for yourself is to stop oversharing, to stop hustling, to stop trying to prove yourself and your worth to others. Welcome to the Black Cat Energy Podcast. I'm Air, and if you've never tuned in before, welcome. I am back in my full feminine and divine goddess type of energy. And to be honest with you, it's been a moment. It's been a hustle, and I had to come back to center. I had to redefine who I know I already am, sharpen it, and then just be peaceful, be quiet. That's the whole point of this entire episode. And I'm going to get into it because this is powerful. This is game-changing, and this is what's going to keep you from being burned out and stressed and heartbroken. Okay, here we go. Black Cat Energy is all magnetic. It's all about being confident, knowing who you are, and just representing who you are on a daily basis without having to be extra, without having to talk a lot, without having to just overextend who you are. And this is something that is so important, especially if you've moved to a new city or you're entering into a new chapter of your life. We're all entering into 2025 here in, less than a month. And this is time to rebrand yourself for 2025 into the black cat that I know that you have within that will make you feel so just yummy inside. And it starts with talking less. It starts with knowing that you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. A lot of people, even since I've been in Australia, have been asking me question after question. They've been on my social media, which is Air Kraehmer if you're curious. And they're just trying to figure me out. I'm like this huge, I don't know. But they have all these questions and they're so eager for answers. And that comes with being magnetic, and that comes with being attractive and kind of that mysterious allure that I know I have and I captivate, and I love teaching everyone about it who wants to step into their power. But just because somebody has a question doesn't mean that they deserve an answer. Just because someone's curious about your life and wants to spend time with you and, wants to get all up in your energy doesn't mean that they deserve it. Ooh, I'm going to turn a couple of heads with that one. The point being is your silence, whether it's you left somebody or a situation that was no longer serving you, or your silence as you enter into this new chapter and you're like, oh, I can be whoever I want to be. Like, this is my fresh start. This is day one. And I love using that from yoga. Every day is day one. So if you're like, nothing's really changed for me, Air, well, today can still be day one. Today can be the day where you take all of your energy, you call it all back, and you're thankful you gave away the love. That was your choice. You gave love, you gave energy, but now you can call it all back and restart, rebrand yourself with me. And this requires being silent. No one needs to know what your plans are. No one needs to know what your past is. No one needs to know what your goals are. And as women, it's so hard sometimes because we want to be in connection with people. We want to share, we want to nurture and support. That's that yummy feminine energy. But more importantly is holding that energy for yourself. That way you can accomplish your goals and your dreams and manifest a life that you deserve. One of my loving quotes, and I call them loving quotes because they're like things I don't necessarily want to hear, but are really true. Those are my loving quotes. Is the best way to ruin your plans, to ruin your goals, is to share them. And it seems opposite because we're taught at a young age that if we want to accomplish something, we need to go find people that can help us, mentor us, teach us different things, have a tribe, get a team, all rallied to your cause. But the counterintuitive approach, and this is a luxury approach, I'll get into luxury brands in a moment, is to not share what your real goal is. To not share your complete agenda, all of your dreams, unless there is a very important circumstance that requires it. For instance, if you apply to a college or a fashion institute or your dream role as an actress, don't share that. Absolutely not. You could share that you're working in film or that you love fashion or that you are working on improving your career. Yeah, 100%. You don't have to be silent in that regard, but don't actually say, I went for this and that. And, just feeding all of that energy that could be used towards actually getting your goal accomplished. You're spreading it around everywhere. And not everyone, here's another loving truth, has the best intention for you. The sweetest people I've ever met, even here in Australia, I will tell you, I've not met a single mean Aussie. I just haven't. But I know, because I know human behavior, I know how the world works, that they don't all have good intentions for me. And I'm not singling anyone out or XYZ. Nothing has happened to me in that regard. But I know that's how the world works. So if I go and I share all of my dreams and my goals with everybody, that's spreading my energy around. And I don't know who wants to taint my energy. But when you're quiet and you take a step back and you're more reserved, you go slow, you can be more mindful on who has the good intentions and who has the not so great intentions for your life. Now, here's the thing when it comes to your new chapter, your rebrand, is people are going to get so uncomfortable with that. They're going to be like, what happened? Like, that's not the Air I know. Like, where's the yogi girl? Where's, the hustler, the CEO boss, babe? And who's to say that that's not me? But I'm allowed to curate my life as I see fit. And I, if I need to, can give you permission as well to curate your life in any way, at any change, at any time. Because you holding yourself back from who you want to be, being her, because you've been someone else, quote unquote, for so long, or a different version of you was being highlighted, which is probably more accurate. If I'm being 100% honest, it's not that that person wasn't you as well. It's just you weren't highlighting another version of yourself. Which brings me to one of my most beautiful points on this entire podcast episode. Chosen people don't have to explain themselves. I so often have found myself in friendships, relationships, even with family, trying to put me in a category, trying to put me in some type of imaginary box that makes them feel good because they can label me. I am this or I am that. And even someone that I love so much has done this to me before. Someone that I was amazed because I was showing exactly who I am to this person, but it scared them because I'm not just one thing. And if you're tuning in with me here, I know that you're a chosen one as well, because you're somebody that is multifaceted. You're not easily labeled. You're not someone that's like, hey, I am an entrepreneur, or I am a wife, or I am, boss babe, or feminine energy, or a yogi goddess. Like, sure, those can be collections. You can have it all. It's like a free little buffet. Honestly, it's the only buffet I'm really eating, but it's a free little buffet. But people get scared with that because that makes you a jack of all trades. That makes you so powerful. If they can't just say that you're this little box version, and then that's terrifying because they want to be like, well, what about if she doesn't like me? Because it's about them, it's not about you. Because she's so powerful, or she's so magnetic, or she's so attractive and gifted and talented, then it makes me feel less than. And that's the key point, is has nothing to do with you and everything to do about how they feel about themselves. The chosen ones are the ones that are here to be the trailblazers. Chosen ones are black cats. They're independent of the world's ways. I have been welcoming my 30s because my 30s come with the societal pressures of why aren't you married and where are your kids and, you're traveling the world, where's your business? Like, people just get so confused. And I love confusing people. I think that's one of the best things that you can do as just someone that knows who they are, is people get confused when they're in their own trauma, in their own mess of an energy. The right people, and this is a great highlighting way, this is another loving truth, the right people don't get confused by you. The right people understand that the chosen ones, the ones that are going to make a difference, the ones that they really want on their team, are the ones that don't fit in, that don't follow. They think that everyone's a teacher, but they don't follow anyone. And that is something that I really hope that you bring into your day, is you need to look at everyone like a teacher, but you don't follow anyone. That is the most powerful essence that you're going to take away when it comes to rebranding yourself for 2025. So I'm keeping this very short and sweet compared to traditional episodes, but I just felt almost this channeling of knowing what is what today. And I get the gift of shopping today. So I put on my shopping little outfit, my little cute heels, and I'm going Christmas shopping for people. I'm going to put that as part of the docu-series. If you want to check out the docu-series, it's on my YouTube. You probably already found this on YouTube or Spotify. But either way, it's Air Kraehmer on YouTube. And then if you have questions and comments, what I really want to do is have a conversation with you. Like, what is your goal in rebranding 2025 for yourself? Is it a new image? Is it a new lifestyle? Is it a new country? With that, we can actually cultivate these things. We can work on your energy. We can protect your energy to bring forth the goddess that you are. So pick yourself back up. It's day one. It may be towards the end of the year, but every single day is day one. And you've got this. So be strong, my kitties, and I'll talk to you very soon.